Hi, Tom Fennelly here again, and welcome back to the FoxWeave demos. If you haven't already signed up for an account, go over to foxweave.com, just put your email address on the sign up form, hit the submit button, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So this is the third demo now. The first demo we created our sync orders integration app with the single pipeline moving documents from Mongo HQ over the cloud end. Then in the second demo, we showed you how to deploy that application and run it on CloudBees. So you're running your integrations out on the cloud on CloudBees. Now in this demo, we're going to basically stop and undeploy that application and we'll show you how to set up Tomcat 7 and deploy the same application on Tomcat 7 running it, and so run the integrations in-house. And you'll want to do that for potentially for a number of reasons, for legal reasons, or just basically the types of integrations you want to perform. So a more realistic maybe in-house integration would be like an in-house database syncing customer leads or whatever from an in-house database out to salesforce.com or something like that. Okay, but we're just going to reuse the same app as we used in the other demos in this case. So what we're going to do here now first is just undeploy from CloudBees. So we're going to stop that app and undeploy it from CloudBees. So it'll remove it off your CloudBees account. And then we'll set up Tomcat 7. So first thing we need to do basically is just deploy the Tomcat 7 deployer is just a WAR file. It's just a web app that you deploy on an in-house Tomcat 7 container and configure it to connect out over a secure bridge out to the FoxWeave service running on the cloud. So it sets up a secure bridge which allows FoxWeave to push notifications out to it and tell it that it needs to deploy applications, etc. Okay, so we'll just do that setup. It's pretty easy. There are a few steps to it, but it's not very complicated. So first thing we need to do is just take the Tomcat 7 deployer web app and drop it into Tomcat. Okay, we'll just start Tomcat then. Just run it. And then in your browser, you just need to open up a tab. Connect to that Tomcat 7 app. Now the first time you connect to it, it's going to give you this error message basically telling you that you need to set its system property on the Tomcat instance. Now we'll go and do that now. So we've added the system property now to Tomcat. So it's at the top of the catalina.sh script file, so the startup script. So if you're running on Windows, that'll be a .bat file or .cmd file. Now you also need to, for Tomcat, you need to actually configure an additional user as well. Now you can give the username whatever you like and password whatever you like, but the main thing is that you give it a role of manager script, and this basically allows FoxWeave, gives it permissions on Tomcat to deploy applications. Okay, so that's it. So we've added we've given it a name of in-house FoxWeave 1, and so that's basically it. Just add that property to your catalina.sh. Now you need to restart Tomcat again. So there's a couple of steps here. You'll need to stop and start Tomcat twice in total. Okay, so now we'll start up. So there's still more configuration that we need to do. Now if you refresh, again, now you'll be shown the configuration now. Now the Tomcat deployer knows that you've actually configured, you've given it a name. Okay, so what we do now basically is just, in this case, just cut and paste the name that you gave the user. So this is, so save that, and also you need to get your API key. So you need to go back to your CloudBees or FoxWeave account. Okay, and if you go to your profile and look up API, you'll see what your API key and shared secret are. You just need to copy those in here. And this is what the FoxWeave deployer uses to connect out to FoxWeave securely over secure web sockets. And you need to save that. And that's it now. Now you need to this is the last time now, you need to restart Tomcat and run it again. Now you won't have to do this. You just need to do this once, obviously, per Tomcat instance, and then you're good to go. Okay. Okay, now that Tomcat is up and running. Okay, so if we go back to our console, now if we go to deploy this app now, we should see that in-house deployer as an option to an optional target. So there it is, Tomcat 7, in-house FoxWeave 1. Okay, so we're going to just hit deploy on that again now, same as before with CloudBees, but this time you'll see it deploying out onto, see it there now, FoxWeave integration app, sync order started one pipeline. So it's actually deployed the integration app in-house now, so it's running in-house. So we can do just we run through the same steps again. Let's push a record out to, or a document out to our Mongo HQ database. Let's do number 3. Okay, so our do refresh there now. We should see a third document in there. So there it is, and hopefully on CloudAmp you should see the same third document, and there it is there. But this time the integration has happened on an in-house, on the integrations running in-house. Okay, so we should refresh that now. We should see the metrics updated as well, even though it's done remotely. It's done over secure sockets, and there we go. That's basically it. So you've seen how you can deploy your integrations out on the cloud on CloudBees and in-house on a Tomcat instance. And we're going to add more options as far as deploying is concerned. We're going to have a native FoxWeave deployment option, so you can just run on your FoxWeave account, and we'll handle the running of the integrations. But we'll also add other PaaS options and other Java EE web container options. Don't forget to sign up for your free account on FoxWeave.com. Thanks, bye.